Broken mask, Obito. I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil and eraser for these. Hit pause if I go too fast. Center point to my page about here. So we got like a head tilt situation, right? So his head is kind of like just curved this way. Right? So center point to my page would be here. So we'll go up over to the left. We start with his eye. Typical Naruto eyes. Diagonal. And then we go across. We can sort of thicken them up a bit. And we spike it down. And then back in to there. His iris, sort of a semicircle just coming down from the top eyelid line. And then the pupil, really small. We'll give him a Sharingan, so like dots either side. There. And there's usually an extra sort of circle in between. His eyebrow just above, very thin, disappears underneath his sort of bandaged head, but we'll draw it in anyway because it's sort of follows his eye. And then we got eyelid line just here. So his nose, what we can see, just goes down that way. And then he's got some like hatching lines and scratches and stuff underneath. There. So his eye is enclosed by this mask, right? So it's kind of like cracked and broken. We could do random sort of shape, really. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Just sort of angled lines. And then the top of his headband or bandage just comes across that eyebrow, like I said. And then just comes across his forehead in there. So the rest of his mask then, all the way around, right? And remember, we are diagonal, so like the pointiest part, so the chin part would be here. And then this goes all the way up. And like shaped like an egg, sort of a shape. And they give him like these little cracked, sort of just following the shape for the mask, just coming around. Right, there might actually be sort of cracks going down the mask here. So then we have those sort of spirals that come out of it. So like it's the pattern of it. So curving around. It sort of spirals around the eye eventually, but that part's broken, so you can't sort of see it. And then lots of sort of scratches, dirt, and stuff on all of this. Mostly centered around where it's broken, obviously. That's where the damage occurred. So, top of, so yeah, the bandage sort of comes out here, right? And then there is like a hair spike there. And the bandage comes across, and we get another little hair spike, and then the bandage finishes. And then there's some fabric lines, some bandage lines just coming across his forehead. Again, some dirt and textures. We got like another hair spike there. And then his hair starts to just go typical sort of Naruto spiky hair. So you just go all the way around. Like so. And he has like an ear section, sort of, but it's all sort of closed up, you know. He's got like, his head is like covered in fabric a little bit. So his neck then, so it just like comes down this way. You could have like some neck muscle lines. And then his trapezius goes this way, and his trapezius goes down there. And he's lost his arm on this side, right? So it's just like all tattered and sort of torn and stuff here where his shoulder would be. And then his body goes off the page. Got an Akatsuki cloak on this side. Coming down there. And then the other side of that, top of the collar. And then the shoulder goes down the page. Like so. And you can see like collarbone here. And then this red edge. And then his armpit sort of area. And that cloud. Just see the top of it with a white sort of band of red and white just down there. And so in this, so we got some like raindrops coming off his hair, right? And maybe like coming down like his chin as well. And the best way I've found is get a ruler and just move across to add like these vertical streaks. For the rain. And around where it hits like a shoulder, you want to do these little sort of dots and splashes, right? So say like there's a raindrop going to hit his shoulder there. And you just keep adding these, building them up as much as you want, really. Just all little splashes on his shoulders, right? So I'll do that, just little clusters of splashes. Splashing on his head as well. Then we do rain. And you just keep building it up. Boom, boom, boom. Like so. Right. Obito. Broken Mask. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.